Well, that figures. Like, it don't really matter how many I do or whatever. Or if I delete the videos, whatever. Anyway, the timer does not seem to want to show up. However, I got some good news and some bad news. I'll get into that in a minute here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagazzi. And I'm actually going to tell you, now that we've got the introductions out of the way, yeah, I was going to start in order of getting, like, Tales of Destiny and all that stuff, right? Well, the unfortunate thing is, I'm having a bit of issues now. I can get my computer and do it all the stuff I need to, but my internet is crap, which means I'm going to have to boost the signal. I can do that. And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and look up iPad. I just want... I hate that shit. I just thought I could, Jesus, no way! iPad Air 2. Nude. Somebody likes big. I guess I could do this. I don't know. What I'm looking for is that. But anyway, so so expect some new uploads pretty soon. I'm trying to do this. I've decided to go ahead and try and do more focus where it's raining out. I don't care how long the video is. I don't care if I have to just make one video. I'll do that. But here's the thing. Is that I can't do that, unfortunately, on this Android device because it's only got 32 gigabytes, which means nothing in the space of how much I could do. But it's more limited because of the crap that's on it that needs to be taken out, like Metro PCS. I don't like Metro PCS. I don't. The only thing I ever liked about it was the commercial, and that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. The thing I hate about these damn things is that it costs you even more. It's just stupid. To get like the third generation or whatever. But if I want to go with Apple iPad Air 2, 64 gigabyte space, gray renewed, that's $164.99. That's a steep price, but it's not too bad, I suppose. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for one. I want to get one for myself, but I'm also thinking about somebody else first. But I gotta get some other things out of the way first, like shoes. That's for sure. So, I know that she's going to want to go with what she's got, and I understand that, but here's the thing. She can either keep going with it, or she can do with the whole brand new one and start all over, and get her pictures back anyway, because it's in her cloud thing. It is. Especially if she wants to use it. I mean, that's what I would suggest. I mean, honestly, I don't know what else to tell her. I hate when they got too much of expensive prices here. Like, literally, I could be spending this much versus that much. And it also depends on the size as well. It's like, wait. Are you serious? So you're telling me in order to get so much space, I actually have to pay, and the bigger screen, I had to pay so much too. That's stupid. I really don't like that crap. Because, I mean, you can get the same amount of crap out of a lower... Okay, take an Android, for example. Okay, if I knew how to reformat it or whatever, I could do that. But, and it doesn't have to be 64 gigabytes. It could be 34, 62. Or, 64, 32. Which is pretty much what you need anyway for most things anymore anyway. So... The thing is, let me go ahead and get this taken care of, so excuse me while I get this done. But yeah, literally, I could take a small device and, or something that's not going to cost me so damn much. All I need is 3 extra parses to make it complete. Whoop-de-doo. And I'll tell you something else that I don't like about BitChute. I don't get me wrong, I absolutely love BitChute and the fact that I can actually do what I need to. But, I can't, do, what I can on YouTube. If I want to have, all the information I want to put into there, even they have a limit, which is stupid, but, So I'm waiting for this to upload, and then, I like how it now all of a sudden on BitChute it's you have to absolutely upload it twice, which means you have to upload and the thing about it as well is that you actually have to have an image. That's kind of stupid, but you know what? It's not that bad. It could be worse than that, and it's just minor things that I can put up with, whatever. But in the meantime, I have to say that I'm finally able to do what I want to do, but I'm still so limited, and I'm still having a hell of a time trying to figure out time to deal with my computer and all that. I'm trying to get it up to where I can finally, finally sit there and say, oh, well, hey, I got speakers, I can do this. I'm going to have to get a splitter type thing, because otherwise I won't be able to get my speakers, actually, no, I won't either. All I got to do is just basically sit up on it. I don't really like the chair I've got, but it'll do. It's not even a chair that it's mine or anything, I'm borrowing it. Speaking of borrowing, I got to get me a better bed than when I get laying down. And the only thing I've ever found to be a better bed is a tri-folding thing. It could be a chair, a thing, whatever you need. You don't have to sit there and worry about it ever wearing out on you. Where it has popping up springs. Yeah, eventually all things wear out when you sweat on them and everything else, or when they get so daggone wet, even sweat can get them wet. But pretty much, this is going for YouTube. Right now, what I'm working on for Android, which is not probably something I shouldn't be doing in the first place, but because I can barely work with what it is. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to record these and then start doing some Mystic Quest out the computer. Because since I can't mess with ESPXE until I can figure that out, which is stupid as hell, because I gotta uninstall one freaking program because now they've updated it to the point that it detects this thing now as a virus, which won't even let it install. It's not a virus at all. Believe me, I know what a virus is and what one's not. I know, and I know what to trust and what not to trust. I mean, you know, I know that you have to be very leery and careful in what you do, but even I know, because I've tested this stuff out, I know what works and what doesn't work. As a matter of fact, you used to could go to Pete's Domain and get stuff like that, but now you can't. All you can do is get like the shaders if you need them or whatever reason, and it's stupid. So, I mean, all I can do right now is just deal with what I've got. And I may have to buy myself a recorder. I hate to do it because I don't have the money. And it's almost the end of August, and my birthday was yesterday, so I did have a recording, but I decided to delete it. And I'm not one of them types that would say, oh, well, I'm going to take off the day and not record. No. If I feel like recording, I'll record. If not, I don't, you know. The only thing I don't like doing is absolutely working. It's not working. That to me is just a day that I want to spend by myself and record or whatever I want to do. Even if it's only just a little bit of time and I feel like doing something. I mean, you know, I haven't had a chance for several days now to actually physically record. And, I mean, I could have, but, you know, I just didn't feel like it. Wasn't in the mood. And I'll tell you something else. If you're looking for anything else besides what I've got, then you're in the wrong place. Did I say that? I mean, then I suggest you look elsewhere. You know, I know I'm not the best, number one. I guess I'm not a YouTuber because I'm not in it for the money or the subscribers. I want to be able to, if I had to, I would like to just earn my subscribers legitimately. I don't want to cheat, and I could do that. It's not that hard to do. However, it does make it harder the more that way they have updated systems now. Which, you know, seems to be the thing to do is just like try and do things and buy and do all kinds of stuff until you've got at least through the algorithm. And I'm just like, you know, I don't want to do that. I mean, I could. And I have done that, not to get to the algorithm, but I tried it out like as a test once to, and this is not on this account, no. This is on another one, to see how, you know. But eventually I just deleted those and I lost those subscribers, and that's fine because I wasn't doing it just so I can gain attention from that. Just because I subscribed to myself. That's just, I wouldn't say it's sad or pathetic, but it's something to get me on the road. I mean, if you had to, you know, just to kind of get yourself out there just a little bit, but not too much. To make a big old roaring deal like, oh yeah, well you didn't know no subscribers. No, just because you subscribe to yourself. Because, I mean, you know, I don't buy subscribers. I can actually sit there and make subscribers, which would be ultimately myself. And it's like this one time when I actually did this thing on Facebook. This is a long time ago before I had this account, where I would have like, and how it happened was just after the fact that I just couldn't, you know, I waited a long time, I really did. And, well, between me not thinking about it and then all of a sudden I thought about it and then time came past, finally decided to go ahead and create accounts. Not to take advantage of the system, but to help myself out because like, all the friends I had at the time wasn't even in the same games I was in. So I can't make them, and I'm not going to. You know, I've tried to see if they would, but they wouldn't even budge. So, you know, whatever. So I never went down that road again. I just decided, you know what, it's not worth it. I'll just help myself out. And this is a time that you actually had to have help with like neighbors and helping you with like stuff that you actually needed in these Facebook games. I remember that. Nowadays, you don't have to worry about that, at least, you know. But like, I think it was I forget how many games they actually had that. I'm just like, you know, I had to do something. But that was ridiculous. It was free, by the way. I don't regret it, but I'm not going to go through that all again. It's not worth it to me. It's not that it wasn't worth it that I did it at the time, but hey, because, you know, it wasn't a criminal offense, which is something I did to absolutely help myself out. I didn't see no other way around it. I mean, you know, I don't get out much. I even when I have gotten out, I don't have time to sit here and try and find people, and you never know who you're gonna find unless they absolutely start to say, "Hey, yeah, I know you. You're on Facebook. Do you like playing these games?" Sure. I mean, like, a lot of people will have that luck, whereas I don't. So, you know, there's no point. It's like the same thing I feel about me going out and repairing a phone. I could do that, but you know, I don't have the money. They want too much money as it is, and I'm like, no. That's okay. Keep it. I'll just buy myself a damn phone that's gonna be within my budget range or whatever. If I have to do whatever I gotta do with it. Otherwise, I don't care. Honestly, I don't. And the fact that I'm back is not but temporary. I wouldn't say I'm full on back until I get everything done. But yeah, I'm trying to catch up everything. I gotta finish up my laundry. And I'll tell you something else. If it hadn't been for something else, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I wouldn't even be able to have the strength, the energy, and be able to push myself forward and feel like doing it. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to get anything done. And believe me, it's just the way it is. You know. So, the thing I gotta find out is what version, because I know that one there actually comes with for the iPad. It's got a Siri on it, but they want to do Alexa or Cortana. I don't much care for Alexa or Cortana. I either got Google Assistant or I got Siri, and that's it. If I ain't got either one of them, then I don't care. I mean, I really no offense to other systems out there. I'm sure they're great and everything, but I've already got 2, and I don't need no more. You know, they already are pretty much helpful as it is. I really, I hate these prices. Because honestly, unless I can get a job somewhere that can actually handle me, which I'm sure there's one out there, but it's getting to them. That's the problem. Like, well, they can work with me on, not like work on my schedule, but like they have to bear with me because a lot of times I get sick. I'm sure that if I worked with them, I wouldn't have any emotional problems like depression or whatever. I mean, I probably would still have to deal with depression, but it wouldn't be so bad. So, and that's just something I, could get into. So, anyway, the thing that I've noticed as well is that with BitChute, it can take a while longer. It can than YouTube, and I'm not gonna upload this until this is done. So I might record some more, but I might not. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Right now I'm in the middle of recording Suikoden, and it's from the beginning on BitChute. In case you're interested. Because yes, it has all the whistles and bells, but I've had to turn it down because it overrides the mic. So, I mean, I want to try to turn it up, but I don't want to turn it up too loud when you can't hear me. So, I mean, I admit that half the time I could probably just not talk anything or whatever, but I do. Unlike in Command & Conquer, Red Alert Retaliation, where this is fine and dandy. You know, it's like, yeah, you're just watching somebody do gameplay. I like how, like, tablets actually way cheaper. For a $119.99. Damn. And it's a 10-inch Android. That's not bad at all. It's 4 gigabyte RAM, 64 gigabyte storage. Although the 4 gigabyte RAM is, I'd like to have something I can actually upgrade. That's the thing. And another thing I hate about doing anything is like, here's the thing. I haven't been in here for several days to even bother being on this internet, because this internet where I'm at is like the fastest there is. It's actually way better than mine, and it's the same people. What do you call it? It's the same internet outfit, but mine's, I mean, it's kind of good for what I have, but not for like uplifts longer that I have. But if I come over here for the longer I have, I can basically do that. Android 11, huh? Okay, so this tablet 11-inch Android is $199. That's not cheaper, but the other one is. So, I just thought I would do things. Was it this one? Well, anyway. So, I thought I'd give you guys a brief update and let y'all in on the joke, as you might say. Well, not really. Except it's not a joke. As y'all know what's going on. So, yeah, I know I don't do camera, but who cares? I mean, I don't really, I can't say that I'm not against it, or, what am I talking about? Sorry. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm against it when I'm not. I'm not against having a camera on, I just don't put it on. And plus, it's kind of hard to turn it on this, and this iPhone, I'm starting to say Android, for some dumb reason anyway. So, yeah, I mean, like, literally, I actually have more of an easier access to turn it on and off on Android than I would on that. And on computer, I have no way to do it. And I'm not going to bother with it, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, if I ever do, I have to get a separate device. And I really could care less. I mean, it's not something that I'm going to say that it's not a bad thing to have. But, I have one and then somebody freaking stole it. Believe it or not, I actually bought me a camera once that I had for a computer. I think it was an Android or not Android, but a laptop or whatever. And it wouldn't matter anyway. You can hook it up either way. And by the time I came back to try and get things, because something happened to me I won't get into. Somebody went in there and stole my damn camera. And I've lost a lot of stuff, by the way, too, over the decades. And I had to give up consoles before I had to move, well, there I am. And I have to admit that my life is my life. I've done some bad things and I've done some good things. I can't say I'm a perfect person or that I've never done anything bad, but at least I have never done anything as stupid, as foolish as robbing a bank. And yes, I'll say that. I have never done that, and I don't want to do that. I know what it's like. I mean, I've probably done it in another lifetime, which wouldn't surprise me any. And I don't care to repeat that. I think it's stupid. I'm not for it. I don't think it's ever a good idea. It's not. It's never has been. You know, there's lots of things I've never done. I've never kidnapped anyone, and I'm not going to do that either. I probably did it in a lifetime, which wouldn't surprise me. Like, I have a whole different identity, but still me. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, you know, in other words, I wouldn't be Brian in that reality. I'd be like, I don't know, Jack Smith or something. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. You know, I've done some things that nobody actually likes, like that one dude that Sherlock, I think it was around the time when Sherlock Holmes was supposed to be around, but I don't think he ever tried to solve that case, or was ever mentioned that it solved it. And yeah, Jack the Ripper. That dude was a bad dude. To this day, as far as I know, he never got caught. So, and the thing about him was that I won't go into it, but yeah, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna check this video right quick. Where are you? The thing I hate about this as well is that I'm having to use Chrome. Ooh, hey, it's finally up. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, so that's one video. I mean, another video down. So that's good. Hell yeah. Well, I just thought I'd figure on giving you guys a brief update. I know this is a long one, but yeah, I mean, there's just so much. I do want to talk about briefly, though, that somebody mentioned how Waffle House doesn't do pancakes. Yeah, I mean, maybe at one time or maybe where you're at, but last time I was up at Waffle House, they actually had pancakes. I don't remember if I actually ate it or not. But yeah, and they served it. So I don't know what Waffle House you're going to, but the Waffle House that I have that's up here serves pancakes. So don't even tell me that Waffle House doesn't do it at all, or no Waffle House in the entire world doesn't do it. That's crap. So, you know, and I have to admit that I apologize for the very short videos, even the short one I got that's going to be coming up on BitChute, because I wanted to make sure I had room to upload it and everything. So that's something that I was thinking about doing. So in essence, I would say that, yeah, I mean, honestly, I have enjoyed doing this. It was never a dream of mine to be a YouTuber, but before I even got involved in even bothering to do recording, you know, this is an actual true fact about me that you don't know. That I have a video that I'm not going to bother uploading, but it's uploaded on another account. I'll show it someday. But I had a brother. He always wanted to be known by his Indian name, which is Horses and Rain. And we were going to do a thing together, and it never happened. And this is before I started getting into the whole process of making videos by myself and everything. You know. It was never really a thing that I wanted to do by myself, but then again, I never really gave it much thought. But I thought it would probably be better if I had somebody with me. That didn't work out too well. So, in the instance that, you know, you want somebody to be with you, even if it's your brother, you know, and the thing of it was that he actually passed away long before I even started doing that, and I waited a long time before I uploaded that video. You know, I'll be honest with you, it really isn't something that I can imagine that be something that would be much more easier just to do it by yourself, or do it with someone else that if you can't be with them. My mom did not like being on camera. I admit I don't think I ever liked it, but I didn't hate it either. Because I've had pictures and stuff. And here's another thing you don't know is that I have a photo. It's in the frame. What had happened was there was this person that worked for my mom, and because what do they call it? How do I put this? An aide, like a worker that helps her with around the house and everything. And she's the one that talked us all into getting a family photo. So we all had a family photo, and and we had small ones. I don't know what happened to those, but I do know that I have a big one up on the field, and I'll show it to you guys one of these days. But yeah, it's a photo of all of us in it. My mom's been passed away, and it was supposed to be it was supposed to be her twin sister. It's actually out of 4 sisters. The first one, the oldest, actually passed away from, I think it was lung cancer or whatever, some kind of cancer, and then her twin sister, which they don't look like nothing like twins anymore, like they used to, but they were supposedly, I think, on the same birthday or whatever, so my mom wound up passing away first before her sister did. And then after that, another person I know of took some time, and then that one passed away. So, I can tell you the order, how it happened, but let me put it this way. Actually, no. It was first my cousin who passed away, and then it was, as far as I know, but she passed away. My grandma passed away even after, I believe. I think I could be wrong, but after she did. Not in the same year, but so many years apart. I'm not sure. But I know my grandpa passed away before that. I couldn't tell you who all passed away, what order is before I was in the picture, or I can remember it at all. But I can tell you what I can remember, who came first. So it was my grandma, I'm just going to tell you the ones I actually know that I was there with. My grandma was first, and also, just for the record, this is what I can remember. Anyway, so, and then after that was, who else? And then my cousin passed away, and then like a few years after that, my brother passed away. And then after that, my mom passed away, and then her sister passed away, and then a friend of mine in England passed away, and then my uncle passed away. God almighty, I tell you what, I've had so many deaths in the family, I tell you. And I didn't even know my grandparents from my dad's side of the family or anything like that. I just, and that is my dad's, the grandparents I knew. It was my grandma. I actually can remember her. Apparently I knew my grandpa, but I don't remember him at all. He passed away when I was too young. The last time I ever cried physically with tears, by the way, was at his grave. Yeah, that was it. I have not since, done any of that crying. Another thing I don't like about this is it always wants me to publish it right away, and I don't want to publish the video. I'm not ready to do that. So, another thing I want to say that as well while we're here is that I gotta go over here. I'm actually in the middle of a task I'm trying to complete, which is not easy to do, mind you. That I might add is doing this whole thing. So I'm waiting for this to come up, which is still an hour away, so I can get that done. I only got like 3 days. I said 7 days, which I know it hadn't been 7 days yet since I started the damn thing. It was the only one I could figure out I could so far do with this weird regatta. There's like so many different ways of regattas. I mean, the one that I know of, this one right here, was not so hard because it's like it's tasks as you go along. It can count for them. And then you got this mini load game. So I'm just letting you all know that it's just the way it is. So, I mean, I could lie to you and tell you that, nothing's ever going to happen ever again. And here's another thing that I don't like about this. This thing will say that this is an easy level. It's not. It's not easy at all. I have not been able to surpass this level no matter what. Honest to God, I have not had any luck with this level. I mean, the only thing I've ever had to do is been able to get to the bottom part. Sometimes I can't. It's really stupid, to be honest with you. I mean, because what they need to do is really, and I mean really, make this more focused or more balanced than what the hell it is. Because otherwise, you can't do crap in this game. And I ain't kidding you about this junk. I mean, literally, I'm not even joking. I crap you not about this junk. You need like so many more moves, and they're not going to give it to you, which is stupid as hell, I might add. It really pisses me off. And another thing is that it should actually automatically count. Like you can already shoot it down there as soon as it does that on the second screen, which is stupid as hell that it doesn't do that. I mean, who in the hell doesn't, think, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do that. No, man, come on, dude. Seriously. And now we're down to only so many damn moves, It's absolutely insane. And now that we come down here, we don't have enough moves to complete this screen. It's just too much. Why the hell can't they have this count? It's dumb as, man. I hate this freaking game. Well, not the other game, no, but like the mini games, man. They need to have it more balanced out. And I've been trying to keep on top of this, but it's not been an easy chore. Oh, see, look at that. I ran out of moves too quickly. Dumb game. It's too damn hard to do. I hate that mini game. I really do. But it's like if you want extra, energy or whatever, yeah, you can do that. But it's just not something that can be done. Let's see, what else am I missing here? I'm missing a freaking pizza. So let's get this pizza out of the way. Is it done yet? No, it's got 3 freaking minutes left on it. Well, I better go. If this is too damn long, I'm going to have to delete this and start all over, which is going to suck. Alright, later.